Glory be to God. Thank God it's Friday. We've been talking about managing failures, and our text has been Romans chapter 8 from 28 through to the 30th verse. And the scripture said to us that God will work for the good of them that love Him, and no matter what happens, He has predestinated them. He has planned where they're going to be. In fact, I love the way He ended. He said He made them right with Him and He gave them His glory. Why? That's serious matter. So that means that a key thing is for your love for God. No matter your condition, your love for God will transport you to where you want to be. And we talk about Esau, how he was able to transport himself from bitterness and anger, from failure, from hatred, because how God prospered him. We talk about Peter, instead for him to allow the disappointment, the betrayal of Jesus to make him commit suicide or run away from Jesus, it led him to godly sorrow that made him to repent, and he fired up from there, and he became somebody that we can make good reference to today. And we talk about Joseph brothers. They went to meet Joseph, thinking Joseph is like them that was going to be because their father died, and they were thinking Joseph was going to harm them. And Joseph said to them, he quoted Romans 8:28, God used it for good because I love him. God turned things for my sake. And we talk about Jabez, even that he had a bad background, the mother labeling sorrow, he did not allow that to make him hate his brothers or anybody or his mother. Rather, he pushed him to God. Let your condition always push you to God. Don't be bitter towards anybody. Don't be angry with anybody. And that's why it takes us to the story of the prodigal son. He messed up with his father. The father forgave him, and he also looked for forgiveness. So don't wait for the people that you offend to forgive you. You to look for forgiveness. If he didn't go looking for forgiveness, he will never come back home, and he will die. Don't die in your situation. Look for forgiveness where you need to have it. Go. Think about it, reorientate, go back to God. God is ever waiting. He said in Isaiah chapter 1, 18 to 20, and I'd like to read it. He said, look at his word, say, I, the Lord, I am the one speaking to you. Come, let's discuss this. Even if your sins are as dark as red dye, that stain can be removed, and you will be as pure as wool, that is as white as snow. See what he says in verse 19. If you listen to what I say, you will get the good things from this land. Verse 20. But if you refuse to listen and rebel against me, your enemies will destroy you. The Lord himself said this. Sir, the Lord himself said it. Don't forget that. No matter how bad, look for forgiveness. Look to God. Let it move you to God. Failure is not, you are not a failure when you failed. You are a failure when you refuse to do something about your failure. The Lord bless you. Thank God it's Friday.